Hello, my friends. How are you doing?
Fine. What about you?
I'm fine seeing you, Allah. So, what did you do today, my friends?
Just work.
Just work. Okay, so do you work on Fridays?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, me too. But this is not unfortunately because this is for the mini TEFL course, yani, so I accepted.
Me, no. It's not for the devil. I have sessions from, 12 p.m. Yeah,
Yes, yes. Is it your own business?
exactly. Yeah.
So in your own business, you are forced to do things.
Yes.
Best of luck. So, what about the rest of people? Hello?
Hello.
Turn on your mics and raise a hand and share with me. How was your days, my friends? Yani, share with me.
It was good, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, so that's fine. So, before we start, my friends, let's go through the layout to put things to make things clearer, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so today is the third session. Concerning the first session, we went through an orientation session and then we talked about classroom management. And we went through important concepts and some important things you need to do in your classroom to make your classroom more effective. And then last session, we talked about receptive skill, how to teach receptive skills, even listening or reading. We went through a demo, then reflection on the demo. We learned about the stages, their aims, the appropriate time, and the procedures. So today we are going to go through the problems that may face teachers while teaching receptive skills, do nots while teaching receptive skills, and then we are going to go through the third session, which is teaching receptive skills for young learners. And we are going to start with a demo, then a reflection, and going to talk about some stuff related to this point, yeah. But before we start, can you remind me some concepts related to classroom management?
Okay, sure.
Mhm.
Can I start?
Yes, you can. I think this is Mr. Amr.
Okay. We can, yeah,
You were
that's
missed
right.
today face to face.
We can say, yeah. Okay. We can say warm up, lead in, maybe some pre-teaching vocab, maybe some
No,
set
no, but this is
context,
not the point I'm talking about. I'm talking about
maybe
classroom
some
management, Mr. Amr.
demonstration. Oh.
Talking about classroom concepts like
Oh,
TTT.
تمام تمام. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, we can say monitoring. Okay, we can say demonstration.
Mm-hmm.
We can say TTT.
Mm-hmm.
We can say STT.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we can say echoing.
Mm-hmm. And what is equaling?
It's like repeating the answers the students say.
Mm-hmm. Nice. And does this increase the TTT or decrease the TTT?
Increase.
Mm-hmm. Nice. And is it effective?
Increase the TTT.
Is that effective?
It's
Increasing the
it's not a
TTT
good
is
thing to.
effective?
No,
Great. So,
It's a wrong thing to do.
okay, so that's perfect. So
Okay.
did we talk about the task cycle and setting instructions and these stuffs? Can you elaborate more for me? Mr. Amr?
Okay, if we are talking about instructions, okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I
They
can hear you.
should be direct, short, and clear.
This is for ICQs, right?
Yeah.
So how can you set instructions for your students? For example, you what? You start with what?
Well, I'll say some imperative actions
Maybe.
like
Someone is saying keep instructions short and simple.
okay, like
This is
for
perfect.
example, we can say
Siham, yes. Okay.
مش فاكر اسمه.
No. Siham is right. Is typing in the chat box. I'm talking to Siham in the chat box. Complete, Mr. Amr.
Okay. طيب. Okay, I'll be back in a second, okay? I'll
Okay,
be
no
back
worries.
later.
No worries. Thank you very much, Mr.
Okay.
Amr. So we agreed that when we set a task, you need to first say the instructions and make your instructions clearer and simpler and short. Then you need to check that they understand the instructions by asking ICQs, then leaving your students to answer the task alone, and then pair check or group checking, and finally you need to provide the feedback for this task. And we called this as a task cycle.
Can I add another point, Dr. Khulud?
Can you add what?
Point to
Yes, of course.
we should customize a specific time for our task.
Yes, exactly. You need to set a specific timing. I agree with that. Nice. Okay, so this was for session 1. Let's go by for a quick recap for session 2. Our talk was mainly about teaching receptive skills for adults. Let's go quickly about the stages for the receptive skill framework. We start with the what, my friends? Hello, يا منى.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, my friend.
I want to ask a question. I did attend the last 2 sessions. Is this the first time to attend? It's okay or what?
Yeah, of course, you're absolutely welcome. And you have the
Thank you.
recording. Yeah, the first session is recorded and uploaded on YouTube. The second session I'm trying to upload. No worries.
Okay,
You
جزاك
can
الله
watch
كل
them
خير.
later.
Okay, thank you.
Absolutely welcome, my friend. So now let's go for Miss Hiba. What are the stages for receptive skill framework?
Lead in.
Lead in. Yes, good. What's next? What's after lead in? Yeah, Miss Hiba?
I don't remember. Lead in, yes, context settings. Siham.
Yes, set context. Okay, great. And we said what's the difference between both? Lead in and set context.
Lead in is more general than set context.
And set context is mainly related to the text. Good job. So what's after that?
Siham wrote, I'm just reading what she did. Yeah. Pre-teaching.
Yes, pre-teaching vocab. And do you need to explain the vocab or just do a task?
Yes, it's like a task.
Nice. Okay. So what's next?
Yes, reading for just.
Mm-hmm. Nice. And what's
This is
after that?
and reading for detailed or detailed.
Mm-hmm. Reading for specific or maybe detailed reading. And what's after? This or that, yani? What's after?
They are the same. Reading for specific.
No, they are not.
Yes.
Reading for specific or that kind of reading for specific or scanning are the type of questions that require a specific answer, one correct answer, which is usually short. But detailed reading is that type of questions which require long answers or opinion questions or you know, yeah. For example, when I ask you to do you agree with the writer's opinion or no, and why? Is that, will you give me the same answer like your colleague?
No.
So this is a detailed reading because he will give
Yes.
you opinion, but a specific, just one correct answer.
عليكم السلام. ماشي تقدر تحاسب.
So that's perfect. So let's go for the coming one, which is coming stage. Today people are not participating. I don't know why. Hello,
Feedback.
Miss Zainab, are you here?
Feedback.
No, before feedback, we have a stage.
The
Reader reading.
The what?
the follow-up test.
Yes, which is speaking. Sometimes and sometimes it's reading, but usually it's a speaking. And finally, what?
The feedback.
Exactly, nice. So how can you do the lead in stage? Last time in the demo, how did I present the lead in stage?
We can present a picture and ask them what can you see in the picture, or a short video, for example, followed by some questions.
Nice. So pictures or videos, and maybe what else? Good job, Yasiham. Thank you.
Listening to something.
How listening like watching a video. It's the same. What about using codes?
Asking a question and read a question.
Asking what? Yes, Miss Isra.
Asking question and raise a discussion.
Okay, maybe through questions. Good job. What about using codes, my friends?
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, so that's very perfect. So what about pre-teaching vocab? How can you make the pre-teaching stage?
I can give them some definitions and the words and ask them to match it together.
Yes,
Or maybe
through
some
a matching
pictures and the word.
activity. Yes,
Yeah.
through definitions.
Yes.
What
Or
else?
maybe a passage and they complete with the words, right?
Yes, and they have the words in the box, for example.
Yes, yes.
But this makes sense more for higher levels.
Oh, yeah.
For lower levels, it's not.
So
it
it can be
doesn't work.
matching. Yes.
I think we can ask them to make simple sentences using new vocab, and I think it's more appropriate for intermediate level.
Yes, but this is not a vocab lesson, you know? You're just giving them this task in order to unblock the difficult words that they may face in this
The blocking words,
minute.
yeah.
So it's not a
Yes.
vocab lesson.
Okay.
This works most for vocab lessons.
Okay, Dr. Khulud.
Okay, so you can also provide some pictures and some words and they match. What about just reading?
Sorry, I
maybe
have
the
a
next,
question.
yes. Read
Yes,
and tell
yes.
me the
Please.
main idea.
Yes, Mr. Rabia first.
Sorry, my question is which grade does the previous method go with? Or
Which
which
grade?
age?
This
Yes,
is for
or what?
adults. Yeah, we
for
can say from older primary. And for example, if you are teaching at a school, it may work from مثلا grade 5 to up.
okay.
It makes sense, Saeed.
Okay, thank you.
Absolutely welcome. So who was speaking? What about just tasks, my friends?
Maybe they can match the paragraphs with the titles, for example.
Yeah,
Or tell me
headings
about
with
the
some
main idea.
headings. Yes.
Yes, I can ask them to tell me about the main idea of the topic, for example.
Nice. And what else?
Sorry, can you say the question again?
What are forms of questions can you provide
Okay,
the just
can I
reading
say
stage?
one more thing?
Yes. Yes, yeah, Mr. Amr.
Okay, can I say one?
Yes.
Okay, we can say like we can ask them to suggest a title for the message.
Yes, good job suggesting a title, okay. And what about summary? Asking them to make a summary for the texts.
Yes, we can ask them to give you like 3 sentences about the topic, for example.
Exactly, yes. So what about reading for specific first? What
We
kinds
can
of
give them-
questions can you provide?
For specific, we can say 4 or 5.
Complete or choose.
Maybe yes.
Or maybe questions and they answer them.
True or false.
Yes, perfect. True and false, it makes sense also, okay.
We can ask about the time, the date,
Yeah, this is scanning. It remains also multiple choice or true and false under this umbrella.
Yeah.
Okay, so it can be in the form of true or false or WH questions, okay? But what about speaking? What about the speaking stage?
I can ask them about their opinion about the task, the topic, for example.
There is a good website, thank you, miss. There is a good website called ESL Discussions. Once you open it, you can find variety of topics. They suggest some questions for a variety of topics, يعني. And also ChatGPT recently can help in this. For example, if you write for ChatGPT, provide me for a speaking task for pre-intermediate level. In the context of shopping, for example, he will provide you with variety of questions.
Yes, Ms. Khulud, it's our right hand.
Yes.
And all the tests.
Yes. So, but even if you use ChatGPT or ESL discussions, you need to make sure that these questions are culturally appropriate. Their language suits the student's level, these stuffs. So you need to edit also, yeah. And finally, after the speaking stage, we need to what?
Give feedback.
Give a feedback, exactly, thank you. So can you remind me with the timing for every stage?
The lead-in from 3 to 5 minutes.
From 5 to 7.
5 to
3 to
7.
5.
I think according to the session's time.
Yes. And students, number of students.
Yes.
Okay, great. What about set context?
Maybe 2 minutes.
2 to 3 minutes. Good.
3.
Yeah.
Pre-teaching vocab.
5 to 7 also.
Yeah, 7 is max, of course. What about just reading?
I think 5 to 7 as well.
Specific reading?
Yes, 5 to 7.
Great. And what about speaking stage?
Maybe 15 to 20 minutes.
يعني we can say 10 to 15. 20 minutes is very good, but I think يعني not all sessions for a 45 minutes. I think 15 minutes is beautiful, يعني amazing.
Yes.
And finally, the feedback?
5 minutes.
3 to 5 minutes, perfect. So this timing is according to a 45-minute lesson.
45 minutes, yeah.
Okay, so that's very perfect. But in real classes, we may have a session made up of 1 hour, 2 hours.
And have,
So
yeah.
you need to plan your
Okay.
timing according to the time. Type. This in the scenario, if your main aim is what? Main aim, your
Dr.
main aim is what?
Reading.
And your sub
Reading.
aim?
I
Speaking.
have a question, please.
Yes. Thank you.
Reading.
Thank you, my friends. Yes, Mr. Rabia.
What is the difference between feedback and reflection? I got confused between them.
Reflection?
Yeah.
Reflection is for the
Yeah.
students or for the teachers?
For the students.
teachers. No, for the teachers.
No, reflection is for teachers. Yeah, for example, if I'm giving you now the session for teachers, I can ask you for reflection.
Yeah. You mean that reflection is connected to all the teachers? Yeah, we can't say we have reflection for learners.
Can you provide me with more details or with a scenario? Do you ask your students to make a reflection? To make a reflection on what?
يعني if I give them a task, okay, after that I correct it or I try to assist them, okay.
So this is your feedback.
Okay, this is I wanted to emphasize this point. In this way, I give them feedback. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. What is reflection بقى؟ يعني إيه reflection?
Nothing is called as a reflection. For me يعني.
Okay.
Reflection is for teachers, not for the students.
Okay. Okay. For
example, you can reflect on your lesson after you finish.
Okay. يعني reflection. I can reflect on myself.
Yeah, on yourself, on the session, on the students. But this is for you as a teacher.
Okay. Okay, doctor. But feedback is only for learners.
For both. يعني now, for example, when I give you a task here in this session, I will provide you with the feedback.
Okay.
Okay. Is that clear?
But when you give me a task, it is called feedback, not reflection.
Okay, so reflection is feedback. يعني whenever you answer something, I will correct it. So this is a feedback.
Okay. Reflection
is something يعني bigger. Yeah, for example, if I give you a demo now, I will ask you for reflection. Reflect on what I did. You
okay,
are teachers and I am a teacher, but I am a teacher trainer.
Okay, as an evaluation.
Yeah, reflection, yes, evaluation or يعني you are reflecting or saying what did I do?
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So
Thank you.
Absolutely welcome, my friend.
Let's go. Welcome.
Okay, so now we have had a good recap on how to teach a receptive skill, and we have covered on how to teach it correctly. Now it's your time, my friends. You have 3 minutes to have a look at this lesson. This is a whole reading lesson for elementary students from English File. I want you to plan this lesson as if you will teach it. You can use the tasks here in this page, or you can create your own one. But you need to tell me what will you do in each stage. In the lead dance, advantages, pre-teach, just reading for specific, speaking, and feedback. You need to think along first for 3 minutes, and then I'm going to send you to breakout rooms to discuss what you planned.
Yep.
So, Mr. Rabia, will you just plan a stage or the whole lesson?
لا, just a stage.
No, the whole lesson. You will plan everything.
Okay. Now, can you please zoom the picture?
I can send you the picture in the WhatsApp group.
Okay.
Okay, you have 3 minutes for this, my friends. Off you go.
Can you share the picture on the WhatsApp group, please?
I will. Here it is, my friends. It's in the group. Your time starts now. So now, my friends, break our rooms and let's share together. Join your room immediately, my friends.
Okay.
Off you go.
This is a reading lesson that we need to plan.
Okay, I'll see you in WhatsApp. Can anyone share the screen? I don't know if I can share it. Give me 1 minute.
Miss Isra, your voice is too low.
Yes, because I'm putting my headphone. Just a second.
Okay.
General.
Okay, let me start and tell you my lessons how it's going, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I will start by leading. I will ask them if they could live in another.
When you hear the word, or when you hear the word UK, what comes to your mind? That's the lead-in.
So
And
you
then
just want
we
to read a question about the topic to be.
What's the difference between UK and US?
Hello?
According to those journalists,
Hello?
Yes.
Maybe you talk about Saliden?
You yes.
Maybe
What's your
we can ask them what do you think about this article?
I think they watch a video about Britain.
Yes.
To watch a video about Britain and ask them some questions about this video.
This is in Leiden stage?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if this is right or wrong.
You mean you tell your students to watch a video about Britain?
Yes.
Okay.
maybe
And
ask
we can ask about what do you love about this country?
That's what
advantages and disadvantages. According
Advantage
to
and
those journalists
disadvantage?
who
Not
can bank.
Advantage
Maybe.
about the video or article?
No,
Article.
not advantages and disadvantages. You can ask about what can you see, what did you see, what's the things that you notice about the country, and like this.
Yes. You mean you tell them to watch a video, and after that, what can you see?
Discuss,
What did you see in this picture,
discuss it
this
with
video?
them. Yes.
And what do you
Some
love
simple,
about this country?
yes, some simple questions. Yes.
Okay.
After
This is
this,
about lead-in.
yes.
Okay.
Set context. I don't know. I think set context. So the context will be the reading itself, I think.
I'm a little confused about this, but I think maybe we can focus on some vocabulary, difficult vocabulary.
Hello, my friends.
this
Set context is related to questions to guess, but they are related to the text. For example, here we are talking about Starbucks. So you can show them a picture from the passage. I think in the text you have 6 pictures and ask them questions related to the text and related to
This is
Starbucks.
about
Set context.
set context.
Set
طب
context
about
are questions related to the text. They need to guess. You are
you need to
blaming
guess
the
the,
students for the text itself. يعني ايه؟ يعني مثلا الليد التوبيك مثلا عن الشوبينج. So lead in the lead in stage I ask them about shopping. Do you like shopping? How often do you go shopping? With who? These are general questions. But for set context, you need to show them a picture from the text and ask them, for example, it's for the sales assistant and the customer, and ask them, do you think that this customer buy the t-shirt? Did they agree on the costs? So it's related to the content اصلا بتاع
that
المسج
mean
نفسها. يعني السيت
yes,
context
that
بيكون
mean
related
set
للcontent.
context. Yes, related about the article, the same article I teach them.
Yeah, but you are just getting guesses or predictions from them. They haven't read yet, you know. ما لسه ما
yes
قرأتوش
I
انتوا بس
can
بتتكلموا
ask
على
them
الجسس عشان تفتحي لهم الموضوع من بره.
But
yes
this
yes
not related to the difficult words.
No, pre-teaching vocab is vocab for vocab.
Yes, I'm
yes
confused.
yes
Okay, you can complete, my friends.
so now we are going to take
Last stage, which is speak. Yeah, this is the follow-up task.
You mean D, right?
Look at the, say if it's the, yeah, we can do this, yes, or we can change it because she said we can use the same or we can change it. So we can use
Yes,
this,
yes, yes.
or we
Yes.
can change it and we ask them to talk about things they love about their city.
Yes.
Miss Khulud, we don't know A. Is it going to be reading for just or what? It's just matching the pictures with the places.
Okay, so this can work as a reading for just because they will match the places with the words, and also if these words are in the texts, are these words in the text, my friend?
Yes.
So if they are in the text, they can work as a pre-teaching vocab.
In like the blocking words. But what if we're going to teach, for example, this word and another one? Miss Isra mentioned it.
Which
Yeah, we teach intricity here.
A credit card or take an intercity train. What are you asking about here?
I mean, we decided this word and another word. I don't remember, Miss Isra.
So
What's
you
the
can
other word?
skip this task if you don't need it. It's not a must.
Okay, and we can consider this as pre-teaching vocab, right?
Yeah, it makes sense. If the words are mentioned in the text, it makes sense.
Okay, yes, pedestrian and so on, yes. Okay, so what about this one? It's deducing meaning from context, but we're going to write yani reading for deducing meaning, or what do we call it? That's the
No,
point.
for me, I will not use this task for elementary students.
Okay.
It's above their level. It's a vocab task too, but it's
Yes,
not
but
all the time it works.
yeah, but I mean, if we're going to include it, we call it reading to deduce the meaning, or because this is details and this is pre-teaching. So this is called what? Reading
This
for
is
what?
a vocab task also. Underline these verbs in the text. What do they mean? So it's a vocab.
Okay.
All right, so complete, my friends. Here, hello, Mr. Rabia.
Hello, Dr. Khulud.
How come? So just a second. Where are the rest?
We are waiting.
Okay, so let me move you to another room. .
difficult words.
عن طريق definitions.
Show them difficult words.
Two column مثلا two column and the word and its definition try to
Yes,
match.
as an exercise.
Yes. Not explaining. لا as exercise بالظبط كده.
Okay.
فهيبقى أول exercise ده اللي هو ال pre-teaching. وبعد كده بقى في ال true or false ده هيبقى
لا بعد كده just reading.
Just reading.
General idea about the context. Try to read.
general idea. What's the main idea
Try to read
للreading for this?
and catch
just
the main
reading.
idea.
Just reading. Maybe I tell them underline مثلا verbs or words or not. ولا this
No,
is
no, the general idea of
No.
the text.
لا
Just reading.
الديتيلد بقى
No,
ممكن
no,
تعملي كده.
just
الديتيلد
reading ده general idea of the text.
ايوه انا
الديتيلد
بقول
بقى
لها she can in the detailed if
just
reading for
reading
detail.
detailed.
يعني
لا
بعدين
هو في
ممكن
just
تعمل
reading
underlining.
reading.
Miss Khulud as said, and just reading can mean idea and match headings and subheadings.
One of them not all of them. يعني قالت لك examples قالت لك أفكار قالت لك فيش
Yes.
واحد فاهماني. فاحنا قلنا هنا المين idea. طيب بعد كده عندنا reading for specific
Details.
وعندنا reading for details. عندنا اتنين reading for specific أو reading for details. reading for
Reading for
specific
details. Give
WH
your.
question اللي موجودة.
I will give them questions.
from that هنا هو جايب questions يعني true or false دي هتبقى reading for specific.
طب what's the difference between detail اللي هو give your opinion and speaking and I will discuss in pairs both them like breakout room.
Give your opinion or questions related to the text, but speaking it's related to their personal interests.
Personal
For
يعني
example,
opinion.
yes, personal interest. For example, do you like Starbucks? What do you like about Starbucks? How often do you go to Starbucks? This is a speaking. It's related to students' interests and they are personal questions. But giving opinions, it's from يعني it's related to the text itself.
So what's the difference between detailed reading and speaking?
In the detailed reading, you need to answer with something related to the text.
But speaking about my opinion.
Personal, they are personal questions related to the topic.
Yes.
Do you prefer what's your opinion about كذا كده?
What's your opinion about this topic? Maybe.
يعني for example, if the text is talking about online shopping and on-site shopping, and they mentioned that online shopping is better. For example, I'm going to say to him, do you agree that online shopping is better? According to the passage.
Yeah.
Do they agree that online shopping is better? Now, in your opinion, do you agree that online shopping is better?
Thank you.
مثلا in the detailed reading, I can ask him a question like this in your what are the advantages and disadvantages of buying online? هنا بقى will he answer with just one sentence, for example?
No.
Will he mention details from the text?
Yes.
So this is detailed reading.
Yes.
Okay, after this we have
طلع ما تقالها بيبين ها شايفه كيف تقولها.
So welcome back, my friends. Now, let's start our discussion. I want someone from room 1 to talk with me about the lead-in stage, set context, and the pre-teaching vocab stage. Let's go for Miss Hiba.
Yes, we said about the lead-in that we can they can watch a video about Britain and then ask them some simple questions that what can they notice about the country, if they love the country or not, and why, and like this.
So your lead-in will be about Britain.
Yes.
And you can include Starbucks with it, but good. Nice. So what about the coming stage?
And then we will take a picture from these 6 pictures, and we are going to discuss it with them. We are going to ask them, what is this picture? Where can you find this crossing, the zebra crossing? Where can you find picture number 2, I think? Where can you find them? In which country?
But how will you link this to the passage, to the text itself? It's not about pictures from the text. How will you link it with the passage? So mainly the passage talks about what, my friend?
Starbucks.
Nice.
An American journalist who lives in Britain, or he visited Britain. I don't know.
So again, what does the passage talk about?
Someone who loves things about Britain.
Someone who likes things about Britain, yes. So you can show them the whole pictures and ask them, what do you think? What do you think this passage will talk about? So they will grasp ideas or mention ideas, right?
Yeah. And then I tell them you're going to do.
What he can do in this country?
What?
What activities that he can do in this country?
Yeah, what do you think? What activities can people do in these countries? It makes sense. Makes sense. Good. Okay, so what about the pre-teaching stage?
The first question. It's the pre-teaching stage.
Yeah, it makes sense. As these words are mentioned in the text, right?
What? As what?
Are these words mentioned in the text? يعني a cash machine, cup of coffee, a zebra crossing, a driver.
Yes, they are in the passage. Yeah.
They are.
Yes.
So it can work as a pre-teaching vocab. Yes. Thank you. I agree with that. So thank you, Miss Heba. Let's go for another one. What do you think about just reading?
I think the first exercise which is A, to look at the reading first, for just read quickly, and then look at the photos and which one can you
Again,
match this. The exercise number 1, A, is after reading quickly, they can do it as reading for just.
يعني for example, a cash machine. They will match it with, for example, picture what? Miss Zainab, a cash
Picture 3.
Okay,
Picture
but
3.
this is but now they are matching the picture with the word. Is that reading? Did they read?
No.
It can work as a reading for just, but you need to add things, يعني more things.
Okay.
But in this scenario, no. This is a pre-teaching vocab task. Hello, Sabrine. Thank you, Miss Zainab.
Hello, Miss Khalid.
Hello.
I think in this stage, read for just and read the text and tell me about what the writer loves in Britain. I will give them one question.
Yeah, but here, do they need to read in details or specifically to get what does he like? No, this is not a general question or general reading question. This is not just.
Can we add it?
Perfect too.
Can we add a task for just?
Yeah, you need to. I told you not all the tasks here can work.
Yeah.
You need to add. I
I
have
think
here total
we've
lesson
said
with the tasks in the book only.
in
Can I
our
ask
group.
them to summarize what are they reading?
What?
Can I ask them to summarize what are they reading?
Yes, in 2 sentences, for example. This is a good task for
Uh,
just reading.
In our group, we've suggested that they can look at the subheadings and guess what is he going to do there, or he loves يعني summers, no ID cards, boots,
So what about giving them the headings, for example, walking
and matching them.
and matching them? Yeah, delete
Yes, to the
the
Telegram.
subheadings and ask them to match. This is a good task. يعني put things like this كده. Just a second. Put things like this so that they didn't see what is the heading. Delete the heading or the subheading and give them the subheadings in the table and they match them because they are elementary.
Yes.
Good. So what about specific reading, my friends?
It's B.
Exercise number B. Yeah.
Yes, this is a perfect task. I agree. Great. So what about the speaking stage?
D.
Look at each paragraph again. Say if it is the same or different in your country or city. Yes, it's okay because they will talk about their own city. But is that enough for a speaking stage?
No.
We can add.
You need to add more questions.
Yeah.
More engaging questions. Yes. Okay. And finally, you will provide the feedback. That's very perfect. You're doing a good job, my friends. I'm really happy. Let's go for here بقى.
Excuse me, I have a question, Ms. Khalid.
Yes, of course.
In reading for just stage, can I ask them to give me the main idea for this text?
Yes, it's a good question.
Thank you.
So now, my friends, after knowing the stages for the receptive skills, the procedures, the aims, and the timing, and how to plan, now let's go for the problems that may face the teacher and the students in the receptive skill framework. Your job here, we have a reading text. Here we have a reading text about these problems. Your job is to read these problems and identify these problems and share with me what are the problems or which one of these problems have you experienced in your real classes. And if you have more problems, you can share with me. So you have 3 minutes for this and you will work along first. So will you talk about the problems and solutions?
No, problems only.
Okay, so are you forced or stick to the problems in the text only?
No.
And extra.
Great, good job. So your time starts now.
لو حاول ضروري مشغول.
بس بابا طبعا انت فاصل ايه انت فاصل فايه النت الواي فاي قافل فيه ما بشغل جهازين اللي شغال فيه يعني كنت شغال النت على الموبايل عشان عارفة انزل قاعدة انزل الآلة الحاسبة
مس اللي اسمها ربيع، خليك فاتحة المايك.
أنا مش حافظ. شوف من شوية.
Okay, so now my friends, breakout rooms. Share your answers. Let's go for breakout rooms, and here we are. Isra and Sarah, join your rooms immediately, my friends, please. Are you here, my friends? You need to start your discussion.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, Sarah. So what's the problems that you have faced in the classroom for this?
Um, Bismillah.
Maybe limited vocab.
Yes.
Yes.
The solution about this,
The limited
maybe
vocab.
Lack of background knowledge also, and the students struggle with piece of spoken language, and they
Okay.
get distracted.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Right. What about Miss Isra?
Yes, I'm here. We are talking about the problems we face readers, right? Or learners when it comes to reading.
Reading and listening.
Oh, yes, when it comes to listening, I think maybe the accent could be sometimes difficult to understand or to comprehend. Sometimes the pace of the listening itself very fast. Sometimes some words that are related to connected speech, they don't understand that this word is pronounced like that because two words could be pronounced after each other very quickly, due to like something like assimilation, Okay, like for example, if I
Yes.
say, why'd you lie to me? Or would you like? So would you, it's not would you, or you got my point, or gonna, or wanna, or something like that. Maybe some blocking words during listening can be very easy, can be very difficult to understand. So I think most problems are more related to listening than reading. When it
Okay,
comes to
thank you.
reading, I think what?
Yes. Yes, okay, keep going. What about reading?
Reading, I think maybe the blocking words or maybe some grammatical structures that can hinder them from understanding the context. I
Okay,
think that's it. There is nothing else. Yeah.
okay, thank you. Miss, what's your name? Rabia, what?
ربيع.
Oh, Miss Rabia, sorry. What?
والtext and familiarity with the accent. Accent for listening, it's very difficult to do students
Yes.
because
To
they
understand
listen to
listening.
native speaker.
okay.
Welcome back, my friends. So, raise hands and share with me, please. Hello, ya Sarah.
Hello, Miss Khalud.
Hello.
Hello.
So, share with me, my friends. Raise hands and share with me.
Okay.
يا جماعة عندي من قوة. Raise hands and share with me.
We are following اهو مع حضرتك.
يا قوم. So let's go for Sabrine.
Okay. For me, sometimes for vocabulary, the students face limited vocabulary and unfamiliar accent while listening. Is like making comprehension hard. Sometimes in high grades, complex grammatic and sentence structures confuse students. Lack of background knowledge or context. Yeah.
So how do you overcome, for example, complex grammar issues?
In high grades, sometimes in reading text, they faced that some grammars that they didn't study before, or
So
some
does this hinder their understanding for the text?
Yeah, maybe.
So how can you overcome this or solve this?
Simply, I will like uh, give them uh, for some knowledge simply or explain it for just.
Yeah, you can in the pre-teaching vocab stage, for example, highlight something like this. Okay, so that's perfect. Thank you. Okay, let's go for Mr. Rabia. What other problems did you find in the text or in your real teaching? Yeah, Mr. Rabia.
Yes, دكتور خلود يعني sorry I got distracted, sorry.
How did you get distracted? You didn't
Yeah.
understand the problems mentioned in the text?
No, I understand, but I took it to my daughter, so I yeah.
So
يعني
no
yes,
problem.
yes.
No problem. Let's go for another one. For example, Miss Hala. دي صوتي. اللي هي Miss Hala.
أموريني نعم.
What?
Yes, I said Omorini. Yes, we've agreed mostly. We've mentioned that it's the limited vocab and the accents. Others have added that the confidence students lack confidence and lack of practice. They don't practice outside the class. Also, the different levels, so they have to differentiate, like Mr. Rabia. Yes, that's it.
Okay, so that's very perfect. So here we have some solutions. I want you to have a look at these solutions and tell me, do you agree with these solutions or no? Are they suitable or no? And how can we apply them in the real classroom? Have a look for a minute and then we will talk.
Sorry, can you say it again? What shall we do?
Here we have some solutions. You need to have a look, read them, and then tell me, are they appropriate solutions for the previous problems or no? And how can we apply these solutions with the students in the class?
Yeah, got it. Thank you.
Most welcome.
Shall we choose among them, Dr. Khulud?
What?
Shall we choose among these techniques
Yes.
or these solutions? Okay.
Yes.
Of course, number two.
No,
we take.
let's wait. Let's wait for seconds.
Okay. Okay. Focus on the beginners.
Okay, so let's discuss, my friends. What about number one? Scaffolding techniques. Raise hands and share with me, my friends. Yes, Sabrine.
Okay, for number one, I think a problem will be students, yes, agree. Students get confused with complex grammar and sentences structures. That would be perfect in this problem.
How can you apply this?
Okay, maybe give them more examples. Clear this point, this specific point in grammar.
So for me, I would say that scaffolding techniques works, for example, with listening for an audio, and this audio includes some different accent or something like this. So when I provide them with more info about this audio before they listen, so if they miss something or don't understand, they can have links between them.
Yeah.
So that's good. So what about pre-teaching the difficult vocab or use visual aids? Let's go for Sabrina again.
Okay, I think it will be perfect for problem limited vocabularies and unfamiliar accent, maybe in listening. It will make understanding, make understanding hard. It will be perfect to pre-teach difficult vocab, use visual aids.
Yeah, perfect. For example, if they in the matching activity didn't get the meaning of a word, you can explain it through visual aids. I agree. That's good. What about the coming one? Number 3. What about number 3, my friends?
Yeah, number 3 is totally. I disagree with it.
Yes, I agree with that. So you need to vary your questions or your techniques according to your students' level. I agree with that. So what about number 4?
Authentic real life.
Use authentic real life texts. What do you think about this? Does authentic topics or authentic or real life texts engage your students more in the lesson?
I think so.
Yes, great.
Yes.
So
Yes.
perfect. So what about using personalized and engaging topics?
Yeah, we agree.
Nice. Neglecting the students' needs.
Disagree.
No.
Vary your tasks according to your students' needs
Yeah.
and learning styles. So how can you do so inside the classroom?
Which one?
The last one, varying your tasks according to your students' levels.
For our learners, we have something is called learning styles. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them can be visual learner. Some of them can be oral learner, depends
Yeah,
on his age.
perfect.
Yes. And some of them can be a physical learner.
Yes, good, great.
So
So,
yes,
yes,
go on.
continue.
For visual learners, they depend on their the sight or their eyes.
Mm-hmm.
They like mind the map, images, photos, videos, and so on.
Yes, good.
For oral learners, they depend on their ears or listening.
I
So
agree. So you need to combine tasks according to their learning style, right?
yes.
For example, if they are visual learners, you need to show them some pictures and ask
Yes.
them to write sentences related to the text, right?
Yes. For example,
For
if they are oral,
auditory students, you can provide them with the audio with the reading
audio,
text
okay, and so
together.
on. Okay,
Okay, so
and so on.
that's very perfect. Okay,
There is
so now, yes.
there is another classification for learning.
Mhm.
For learning, I mean a learner can be solitary learner. He likes to learn to study alone.
Mhm.
And others can be social. They like to study in groups.
Yes, I agree. That's why
Yes.
we follow the idea of think, pair, share. Think alone, pair, check, and finally
Yes.
feedback with the whole class.
Yes, Dr. Khalud.
So it works with all kinds. Great,
Yes.
Mr. Rabia. Thank you very much. So now, my
You are
friends, let's go for do and do nots when teaching a receptive skill. Listen, now I want you to brainstorm in your mind what things you need to do when you teach what important things you need to do when you teach a receptive skill framework, and what things you cannot or you don't need to do when you teach a receptive skill framework. You have 2 minutes to think along first, and then I'll show you some models. Okay? Deal?
Yes, okay.
Okay. My friends, let's share together about do and do nots when teaching a receptive skill framework. What do you think? What things you cannot do or are not important to do when you teach a receptive skill or a reading lesson or listening?
That we teach every word.
Yes, don't waste your time in the pre-teaching vocab stage because it's not a vocab lesson. I agree with that. What else?
But just extract the new vocabulary and try to give it like a definition or just illustrate it.
Yes, you can give them just a task to save time. Perfect, I agree with that.
It has like a double meaning. Maybe I just give them a new definition at the same time I check if they understand it or no.
Mm-hmm. So if they can answer the task correctly, you don't need to check because they
Some
answered.
students can do it correctly, and if you ask them about the passage itself, they tell you, I just make it like by luck. They didn't focus about
I think it doesn't go like this يعني not every time, maybe some يعني one time
Yes,
he هبدها مثلا, but of course not for the whole task we can
exactly.
do.
Yes, that's it.
Yes, okay. So what else, my friends?
I think we should accept all answers. Yeah.
What?
I think we should accept all answers from the learners when we are in the lead-in stage or in the warm-up stage. I
Yes,
think
because
we
these
don't we
are
shouldn't
general questions. Yes, I agree.
yes, we shouldn't frustrate them.
No, you need to encourage them because these are general
Yes,
questions. I agree
yes,
with that. What
I mean
else?
so.
What
We
else?
shouldn't focus on each words. يعني we can take the general idea or from the topic.
Nice. Okay.
And we can just make them read the questions first before the passage. It will be easy to search for the answer.
Yes, I agree with that. Perfect. What else?
But I think this is for upper intermediate levels.
Oh, but no. Reading the questions is a good technique for all levels. Because they know why are they reading أصلا? Don't get your students to read without knowing why. Reading for just
Yes.
reading, they will not أصلا read. But not reading to answer, they will read.
Okay, so we can start by questions for every level.
All levels, yes. Read the
All
question
levels.
and then go to answer.
Yeah.
Okay, what else, my friends?
I think using scaffolding techniques to simplify understanding very tasks according to the students' needs and learner styles.
Yes. Okay. So that's perfect. Good.
Miss Khulud, I have a question. What's the meaning of scaffolding techniques?
Scaffolding techniques are these techniques that for example, I'm going for a speaking task or I'm going to listen to an audio. So I give them a recap, I scaffold everything or I summarize everything, and I give them enough info so that they can do the things easier.
Yes.
For example, if it's a speaking task, so now my friends, you're going to or if it's a listening task, you are going to listen to an audio between two people, Jack and Omar, and they are planning to buy a present for their friend. They decided to go for a shop to buy it. Listen carefully and answer these questions with true or false. So did I give them info about the audio or no?
Yes.
This is scaffolding.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay, so that's perfect. So here we have 5 things. From my work as an ACT, I found that most people يعني misuse these things or didn't care about this. That's why their lesson wasn't effective. Have a look at these 5 things and let's recap. Are they effective or no? If you have any questions related to this, you can ask me. You have a minute to do this. Okay, so now, my friends, do you have any question related to these 5 points? Or 5 tips?
For number 2, Dr. Khulud.
Yes, this is about pre-teaching vocab. Don't teach the words, instead give a task. Ask them to match the words with the definitions.
Number 5.
Make sure that your lesson practices more than one reading sub-skill. For example, when I provided a demo for reading, I provided something for reading or a task for reading for just and reading for specific. These are 2 reading sub-skills. For example, prediction and detailed reading. Just reading and detailed reading. So these are 2 sub-skills. Your aim can't be reading, your main aim can't be reading, and you just practice reading for just, so why your main aim is reading?
Yes.
For number
According
2.
to number 4.
Balance your timing for the different stages for the lesson. For example, some people in their TBs give 15 minutes for the pre-teaching vocab and it's not their main aim, and 3 minutes for the speaking stage and it's their sub-aim. How come? You need to balance. Give appropriate
Yeah.
time for each stage according to the aim.
I'm talking another point. When we have some students, they read slowly, and some students, they can get it fast. So how can I balance the time of reading passage, for example, while they are different in their levels?
Okay,
You
so
mean in a
for fast,
class or something like this?
for fast finishers, you need to be ready with extra tasks.
Yes.
And when you plan your lesson...
I'm sorry again.
Yes.
Yeah, again. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Say it again, the last sentence.
You
Fast
should
finishers, you need to be ready with extra tasks, so that when they finish, they go for the coming task until the weaker students finish. Or you can ask them to help their colleagues.
Yes.
Yes, you mean like to make them busy in a task while the others are trying to continue.
Yes, exactly.
So in the second task, I think they will be like in a kind of competition.
Yes, they finished the 2 tasks.
Yes, okay,
And you can make it a little bit harder. يعني beyond their level, you're doing planning this task for fast finishers who are very good. So make it a little bit hard.
Like
Beyond their level.
Like it choose like a difficult question for people who are
yes
in higher levels, so they are busy to think in it until the others finish.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Absolutely welcome. Hello, Mariam.
Yes, I have a question for number 2. Is there another activity that I can give to students instead of matching for teaching the difficult words?
Maybe fill in the gaps. They have the
Yes.
words in the box and they fill in the gaps.
Yes.
Okay. Any questions, my friends? My friend is.
Can you elaborate number 3, Dr. Khulud?
Make your speaking task personalized, engaging, and student-centered. Personalized, it's related to your students' interests and hobbies, and yeah, it's related to their personal life. Engaging, it's related to something that they love, so that they are interested in the talk. Student-centered, the students speak, يعني are the center of the speaking, not you. They speak. They are doing the speaking, not you. You are doing the speaking task.
To apply SCTT.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So that's perfect, my friends. Now we are done with teaching receptive skills for adults. And we are supposed to be going for teaching receptive skill for young learners. But now it's 11:40. It's your choice now to go for this or to postpone it for next session, next Friday. I will go with the higher opinions, yeah.
Next session.
Next session? What else?
Yes. Next session.
Okay.
Today.
Next session, my friends. Next session. So my friends, see you inshallah next session, next Friday. we are going to go for teaching reading for YL and classroom management for YL. I hope you have enjoyed this short session today and see you next Friday, inshallah. Goodbye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
We
Thank you
enjoy
so
it
much.
too.
Goodbye.
Thank you for your efforts.
Absolutely welcome, Mr. Rabia. Goodbye, my
Thank
friends.
you. Assalamu
Goodbye,
alaikum.
honey.
Goodbye.